right, man. This is UGFA, man. Salute to the truth, man. We in here today, man.
Nigga, what it do though? See, this is the shit that you gotta write to though. I can get smooth on any type of beat. I can say the shit that I say. I can do it on a rainy day, a Sunday, a Monday, cause we don't care what the motherfucker C say about these us. It's Northern California, so we gon' do ya to let your ass know we gon' keep it smooth, keep it right. It's all night, nigga, and ain't no room to fight, nigga. Fly high in the kite, nigga. You get your shit right, nigga. It's your life, nigga. It's your time, nigga. Nigga, do it, it's your grind, nigga. All the time, nigga. It's all mine, nigga. South side represented, it's all mine, nigga. See the West Coast, it's all mine, nigga. Down south, nigga, it's all mine, nigga. The East Coast, nigga, it's all down. South side, it's all mine. North side, south side, west side, it's all mine. The world keeps spinning all the time. North side, south side, west side, east side. The world keeps spinning, it's all mine. Nigga, watch your step, your next step. Make it your best step, cause your last step, last word. Don't get no bigger than that. So motherfucker, watch your step when you're stepping in the city, in the trenches of Sacramento. Where motherfuckers attacking mental, jacking rental, smash off in high speed. Leave a motherfucker dead on his knees. It's like that. So watch your step when you step in though. It's that south side nigga, and I'm just telling you though. I'm from the capital city, nigga. They call it Sacramento. Oh, what a pity how the motherfucker did him. Like, see through the city, and I'm crank Diddy with a pistol in my lap. Niggas give me that from here to Mississippi. Niggas so when they watch me, they'll miss me with that bullshit you talking on. I leave your chopped on. The time is keep on spinning, and the motherfuckers keep on wishing. Nigga, get with her. I'm motherfucking menace. I think you till the dentist. The most lives on me, and then the nigga dentist. The menace, nigga, I'm in it to win it. Fucking pay attention, nigga. It's your captain, get hooked, nigga. So nigga, pay attention, nigga. Yeah, it's your captain and lieutenant, nigga. Yeah, Southside real nigga though.
Yeah, man. So we in here, man. You know, we back in the black Xbox, man. You know, Law and Order, man. Salute the truth, man. Y'all got in and y'all got y'all stuff situated. I know y'all got y'all peanuts and popcorn, man. Cause we in the black Xbox, man. You know what I mean? So this is another edition of Law and Order. You know what I mean? Who's right, who's wrong? You be the judge. That's what we doing up in here, man. So y'all done gathered around. I know y'all done got your time. I hope y'all liked the little intro. You know what I mean? Thumbs it up if you did, you know, and if you did, you know what I mean? Just stay tuned because we got some Law and Order for you, man. So it's another day. Blessed rises to all that rose today. You feel me? Like we always do. Salute to the subscribers, the old and the new. And what we do, man, we keep truth on top of truth, man. So we're going to give you a situation about law. So like today, you know what I mean? Let me see. Okay, yeah, y'all like that better? Okay, well today we're gonna talk about law, man. So say for instance, if you were booked into the county jail to whatever county that you may be from, and when you went into jail, you had a commitment, right? So a commitment is something that you had prior before you know you got arrested, which made it go into a warrant, right? So the warrant is for a commitment, right? That you didn't commit, that you didn't fulfill, rather. Okay. So now that you have this warrant, you're in jail. Boom. When you go to jail, you sit in there now. It was 72 hours. Now they moved it to 48 hours that you had to be arraigned. So by law, you have to be arraigned no matter what the situation is. If it's a commitment or not, you must be arraigned. Okay. So that's what the law states. If that did not take place, what do you do about the situation? Okay. So these are the type of situations that take places at these county jails when they kidnap you, because I call when you get arrested is kidnapped because you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. So why wouldn't you be able to write me or them or whoever a citation in that case and let them free to go home or whatever and come back to appear in front of court and to be face their accusers and all that to get convicted of whatever that you're saying that they did before you arrest them and kidnap them and put them somewhere that nobody know where they are until they are able to make a phone call. So that's my opinion on that situation. Okay, so situation number one was to be arrested and not be arraigned due to the fact that they're telling you that you have a commitment, and a person that been to jail plenty of times know that that's not the case. Okay, so that's one of the things that is happening, that is a violation of your constitutional rights that they violate day in, day out, night in, day. Okay, so here's another situation that takes place, that has took place. You know what I'm saying? Um, so say for instance, if you were in the county jail and it was during the quarantine time, right? So say during the quarantine time you were prosecuted, you were arrested and took to jail, and you were sitting in jail, and you sat in jail in the holding tank. I mean, and you sat in jail in your cell by yourself for 30 days, no phone calls, no shower, no visits. All you can get is your commissary. Is that constitutional, or is that unconstitutional, or is that unhumane, or is that constitutional? Okay, because if you are in a place for 30 days, no movement, that means 30 days you never come out of this room for anything. Okay, and you don't get a shower, you don't get any phone calls, and you don't get any visits, and all you get is your emails, and all you get is your commissary, and that's it. So, do you think that that's like law? Because I'm saying that these things are taking place, and there's nothing that's happening about this stuff, and it's all documented and things like that. But they just override all these things because who wants to go up against the police? Who wants to go up against the DA? Meaning, not any civilian or any felon or any misdemeanor guy or anybody like that. I mean, what type of representation that you could ever get that will go up against their self, you know? So it's like it's very hard to prove these things or get these things looked into, because nobody wants to dig into it, because if it's true or if it's not true, then how are you gonna prove it? You see, so they got a lot of situations that they do like this, and they just override everything because who's going to represent you against them? So here's another situation that I'm going to give you guys, just because I'm going to give y'all a little more time, because that went kind of smooth based on I'm not live and nobody's calling in and talking, so this conversation can go on, or I can hear other people's situations that took place, and give our opinion or my opinion or your opinion. You can drop it in the comment box on this, because this is the Black Xbox, and this is another edition of Law and Order, or Justice, or Injustice, or constitutional or unconstitutional. I mean, we can call it a variety of things, but basically I'm just going to call it Law and Order. You know what I mean? You be the judge, you know what I mean? Another edition, and that's what we're going to have. So here's the situation. So say like this here. Okay, so you're in jail, you're doing your time, and you're out in the day room, and everything like that's happening. You're having lunch in the day room, and they're giving out the soups, the sandwiches, and things of that nature like that. So you happen to get, your sandwich and your soup, and you're sitting down, and you're enjoying your soup and your sandwich, and you go to bite into your soup, and when you bite into your soup, they got potatoes and things in there like that. You bite into a rock, and when you bite into a rock, it chips your tooth, and cuts your mouth up, because you kind of bite down on it kind of hard. It messes your mouth up a little bit. Boom. So you now, there's no way that you can get no rock inside this facility. Where it comes from, who knows? But it came out of the soup. So you take the soup, you take the rock, and you go report it to the lady in the bubble, the mystery person in the bubble. Who are you talking to? Man, woman, or whatever. That's a whole nother story. But at the situation at the time, it was an officer there. And you show them the incident, they take a picture of the rock and all these things like that, and etc. Okay, so days go by, put the medical kite in, boom, they started to give you some kind of help for it and things like that, and give you some medication and things of that nature like that. But they never fixed it. They never did anything for it. And when you get out of jail, they have no way to communicate with them about the situation or nothing. They when they let you release you or nothing, they don't say anything about what's gonna go on, who to get in touch with, who to do anything with. So just like I was speaking on, they don't teach you how to defend yourself, stand for yourself, or represent yourself in a court of law, but they teach you how to get a job, they teach you how to get in debt, and they teach you how to pay bills, and they teach you how to submit. So I mean, like, what part of justice is that if these are the things that are taking place? And that's just some small situations that how things are being taken, how things are being handled when you are up against them, and things of this nature is taking place where the ball's probably more in your court than it is their court. You know what I mean? They don't like that. So if you know what I mean, if it's you, then oh well, they're bad. But if it's you, then you come bring that ass so they can get some time out of you and sit you down and do what they do. So you know what I mean. This is just another edition of Law and Order, man. I want to do more of this. I want if you guys can drop comments in the comment box and let me know, you know what I mean, what's going on with y'all situations. We can bring that up, because we keeping raw, what should we say, raw original content here, you know what I mean, on this station right here. We're not like really trying to like follow the leader or do none of that, you know what I mean. We trying to let voices be heard from the unknown and the unheard and the untalked about. There's a lot of things going on in the Hollywood world. I mean, well, the upper world of Hollywood and the stars and celebrities like that. There's a lot of things they got going on in that world, you know what I mean, and nothing to say disrespectful about that, but it's always two sides of the world. They there and other people are here, so you know what I mean. We want to touch all areas. We don't just want to stay in one thing because the world goes round and the world is the ghetto and the world's not flat like Christopher Columbus thought. So we're gonna go around and we're gonna touch this and touch that, but we're gonna touch bases on a little bit of everything. And today in this one edition is Law and Order. You know what I mean? So you be the judge of the situations. If you have any situations that took place, you could let me know about them in the comments. You can reach me on United Ghettos at 133 on Instagram, and I'll be glad to hear from y'all. To drop your comments in there, share the video, tell a friend. You know what I mean, and let's have some discussions. You know what I mean. We're gonna be able to make a way for you guys to call in and stuff in a minute. You know what I mean. When I get my other co-host up in here, you know what I mean. Do things, you know what I mean. I'm gonna get a guest. I'm gonna get interviews on the UGFA, you know what I mean, and what's it all about, what direction we running in, and what's our aim to do, and just things of that nature. But we're gonna be touching a lot of stuff because everything that goes in the ghetto, we are like trying to like bring it out into the open and go for the solution, because we're solutional, revolutional, individuals, on the rise to be heard and let our word to be heard. And our yes is our yes and our no is our no. And, there's no in between. So that's the way we working our works and letting our word be heard. So with that being said, you know what I mean? I'm going to go on ahead and ease on down up the yellow brick road and sit on back, man, and marinate on a dream at the great late Martin Luther King, man. I'm going to salute y'all. Y'all salute me. The pleasure was all mine this time. Next time, maybe it could be yours. But salute the truth, man. And come on in, man. And let's get this station popping, man. This is United Ghettos of America, man. The red, the black, and the green, man. You know what I mean? The red is for the blood. The green is for the land. The black is for the skin. And the yellow is for the sun, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what it is already, man. So we all out there, some, man. So come on in, man, and get aboard this, man, and be sure to stay tuned and put your alert buttons on because I'm gonna be dropping bombs. You know what I mean? Here in there and a little bit everywhere. We're gonna do some more reenactions, man, and you know, you can follow us on Instagram, like I spoke of, United Ghettos 133, and hit us in there, man, and let us know what we doing right, what we doing wrong, and get at us, man, and come on, man, do an interview. You can interview us, we can interview you. We can talk about different topics. We can talk about law. We can get some things and some information out there that your government and your school districts and things like that don't teach you. If you want to know about things before you get into things, instead of getting into things and then finding out about things, and then like spending more time or more money on finding out how to get out of things or having to adjust to get it a lighter sentence or whatever. So basically, it is if you get ready, you don't have to. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So you know what I mean. If you're gonna be involved in things, you got to know about things. You know what I mean. So if you're gonna stay hood, you're gonna stay street, then you gotta know how things work because everything works. You know what I mean. In a pattern, it's a system to everything, man. And when you're playing that game, it's a game. You know what I mean. That's made for a stepping stone. It's not made to make a career out of, and that's where a lot of people go wrong because it gets so good you don't know how to jump out when it's time to jump out. You already got enough and more than you can ever handle. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't make it to get that much and survive. So you know what I mean? It gets ugly, man, and it get tricky, man. And when it do, man, you know what I mean? Everybody starts to transform into other people. You know what I mean? It used to be your homie, now act like you don't know you, and then you know what I mean. Person get the backstabbing and doing all these type of weirdo things like that, man. But nevertheless, man, and for the most part of it, man, you know what I mean. There's no honor among thieves, man, and there's no love in the street. There's no honor among thieves, and there's no love in the street. You be the judge. To the next episode, man, of Law and Order. This is the Black Xbox, where dreams come reality, and we tell truth on top of truth, and history tell time, and much more, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed the edition, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here for show, man. I'm gonna get at y'all in a minute. Peace.